Third graders, today for our next piece of reading, you guys are going to be reading chapter 13 independently. Now, chapter 13 is called Julius Caesar Crossing the Rubicon. So we're going back into a section of our reading that happened, right? So he defeated the Gauls, he's headed back, and he's making that choice to cross the Rubicon, which we know is what?
Illegal.
It's illegal. It is not allowed. It was an old Roman law that said if this is a choice that you make, you are making the choice to fight. And did he make that choice?
Yes.
So we're going to be reading the section called Crossing the Rubicon. And even in our image, we see right away him in power, right? It's that image that we saw earlier, but a lot closer up, that Caesar's crossing the Rubicon with his troops. Again, I want to make note that Caesar is not behind them. He is up front. He is leading. He is very much a part of things that are happening. It is why he is respected. It is why he is loved by people who choose to follow him. Before you guys go off and read today, few things to make note of. You are going to do your second set of notes on part 2, Crossing the Rubicon. Anything that you see that is repeated from our reading we just read, draw a line to connect those thoughts, okay? So you say, hey, it's repeated. I heard it from Mrs. Martin's read aloud. I'm hearing it again. So connect those lines together, okay? Can you handle that?
Yes.
Fabulous. You will have stop and write points where you're going to need to be like, oh, I read that paragraph. This was really important. Take a quick note on it. Alexa, it'd be helpful if you were listening. Take a quick note on it, okay? That's going to be part of your task today as you guys read through. I'm going to go over our vocabulary super fast, okay? Our first word is Civil War. What's our word?
Civil War.
We've already gone over Civil War, but it's going to be really important because we're going to zoom into that moment where he's crossing the Rubicon. A civil war is going to be a war between people in the same country, okay? Even the United States has been in a civil war before. A long time ago, the North and the South fought each other. Civil war in Rome. Pompey and Caesar's armies are going to be fighting each other. We have all right, I got to get over here. We have a well, that's supposed to be conspirator. I spelled it wrong. I will fix it. A conspirator. It's a person who has secretly planned to do something harmful. If you conspire, not conspire, you are planning to do something harmful. Next up, we have the word defeat. If you defeat someone, you
Win.
You win. Fabulous. Next up, we have traitor. What's our word?
Traitor.
This is someone who is not loyal. They cannot be trusted. So we are constantly thinking, is he a hero or is he a traitor? And last but not least, our final word we have is the word unusual. What's our word?
Unusual.
If something is unusual, it's rare. Again, you are reading chapter 13. You are filling out your notes under part 2. Questions. Haley.
So if we fill out the back and that's repeated and you're still on the front, how do you make a line for it?
Just do your best. If it doesn't fit perfect, you could just put a star next to it saying, hey, this was repeated information. Because you're right. If it's you're putting something on the front, but it was on your back for your other reading, it's going to be a little hard to make blind. Just do the best you can on that piece. Sound good? Okay, this is your task. Chapter 13, make your notes as you go.